What's up, fellow YouTubers? So, what did I do today? Well, I went and got laundry done because I needed to do it. It needed to be done. Yeah. I also food hacked a market side sub. I took the last market side Super Supreme sub in my fridge. I took it out, opened it, put the sub on a baking tray with it all opened up, and then on the stove, I cooked up 3 burger patties. Okay, and then I took a knife and I cut the edges off of all 3 of those patties to create nice little sections of beef that I could place on the sandwich. I then took some bacon and I take 4 pieces, which involves taking 2 longer pieces, tear them in half to make 4 smaller pieces. I did that twice and made 8 smaller pieces and piled it on top of the sandwich, 2 across the back, 2 in the middle, and then 2 at the end, and then 2 kind of randomly placed. And I took some Kobe Monterey Jack cheese and did a freaking layer of like 3 to 4 slices across the top. I then added some Doritos nacho cheese flavored, and then like 5 slices of cheese on top of that, and squish it all down on top. Now I baked the sandwich for a couple minutes until the cheese on top started getting all gooey and melting off to the side of onto the sides of the sandwich, right? I then took the sandwich out of the oven. The bread's all nice and toasty, and I took the top bun and spread a thin layer of horseradish, just a very thin layer, like 3 to 4 goops of. And I made a nice thin layer, took the spoon I was scooping it out with and spread it on the top bun in a nice thin layer. This food hack ended up being delicious. It was pretty good, YouTube. I wasn't able to finish the whole sandwich in one sitting. However, I have half a sandwich for when I wake up tomorrow for breakfast. Overall, it was just a great way to take something that I had and food hack it. I tried to get a video of me food hacking the sub, but unfortunately that's gonna be no dice. But so I thought I'd describe it to you at least. Well, can you at least show us what it looks like? Because if you can't show us you cooking it. And how did I get the cheese to melt, you may ask? Like I said, I baked it in the oven at 350 for a good 4 to 8 minutes until it got all gooey and cheesy. It didn't just melt the cheese I added to it, it also melted the cheese that was originally on the sandwich. This ended up being a really tasty food hack. Great way to make quarantine snack time a little better. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. People are wondering how come my hair looks so good. What are my secrets? Well, the secret I want to tell you is use Chick shampoo. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. The shampoo I've been using is Aussie shampoo and conditioner. Add some Rue to your do. One of my female friends swears by it, and I'm like, all right. So because she recommended it, I'm like, I'll give her a whirl, and not too shabby if I do say so myself. Yeah, looking pretty good. Definitely looking a lot longer than it had been looking. Now, a couple things that I did do to make it more flavorful. I took a sprinkle of spicy garlic powder and sprinkled it on either side of my burger patties. I then cooked the burgers and the bacon in some beer, some Rolling Rock beer to be specific. And while cooking the burgers and the bacon and beer just added so much flavor to that beef and pork. And then you got the frickin' yeah. I cooked the burgers first, then the bacon. Then once I got the sandwich all assembled, I tried to leave it open, but as soon as I opened up the sub, this top half of it came off on the bread, so I was like, it's gonna get cut in half and stored in the fridge for later when I get hungry again, so, you know. I'll just show you what it looks like. YouTube, yo, check this out. You see all the layers? See, it melted the cheese it came with, plus the cheese I put on it. Yeah. That's what I mean by you melt the cheese. When I baked this sandwich in the oven just right, that cheese just curtained over the beef, the bacon, the Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos. Yeah. Now here's the thing of it, YouTube. If you are stuck in quarantine with nothing to do, okay, you can find stuff to do, like, for example, watch YouTube videos. Or better yet, try different things with your cooking. You know, I mean, that sub was already pretty much made. All I had to do was fry up some bacon, cook up like 3 burger patties, and just layer it with cheese Doritos and bacon and beef, and then, you know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was some pretty tasty sub, dude. I bit down into the first half of it, and I'm like, damn it, I should have made a video about this. I should have made a video of me food hacking it. There are times where I'm just like, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Is it gonna be a freaking disaster? And I don't like having disasters on my cooking show if I can help it. Although that's subject to opinion, I guess, because I reckon my haters would think my cooking is a disaster, anyways, right? So, yeah. But yeah, I'm liking the way my hair is looking right now. It's looking pretty sweet. People are wondering what's my secret. Well, I know it's gonna sound gross, but don't wash your hair as often as you should. They say wash your hair every time you're in the shower. No, no. You want your hair to grow faster. Do not wash your hair every time you're in the shower. Maybe like every third or fourth shower you wash your hair. And you want to comb that grease through your hair, style it, so it doesn't look shitty. I mean, people on YouTube are like, I dig the slicked back look. Yeah. Which I agree that look definitely suits me. But that also, what that does is that causes the grease to build up in your hair. When you comb it through your hair, you're feeding the hair its nutrients. You get a good solid chick shampoo. What I mean by chick shampoo, like shampoo that girls would use. It's designed to make your hair look thick and strong and healthy and luscious and all that good shit. You can laugh at me for using chick shampoo all you want. I don't care. I'm secure enough with my masculinity that I don't give a fuck. My masculinity is not so fragile that I can't wear or use female shampoo. Which just because it says female shampoo doesn't mean shit. You know? Dudes can use shampoo that females use. Well, think about it, YouTube. In our society, especially, women are supposed to have long, flowing, gorgeous hair. That's the sexist stereotype of women in our society. So, because of that sexist stereotype that women are supposed to have long, flowing, gorgeous hair, of course they're going to make shampoo that nurtures your hair, causes it to grow thicker, faster, stronger, etc. Yeah. So that's why I say that guys can use chick shampoo too. There's also mane and tail. Like when I shaved my head, especially, I used mane and tail as it grew in. And then once the mane and tail shampoo and conditioner ran out, I started using the Aussie shampoo and conditioner. And so far, really, honestly, no complaints. Like seriously, when I was looking at my hair earlier, had to double take for a second. Like, whoa, that's getting long. Yeah, that's more like it. Now, one of the ways you can make quarantine more interesting, like I said, you take foods that you already have to cook and try to mix and match it with other food. I had one market side sub left and a bunch of beef patties, a bunch of cheese, some chips. So I'm like, all right, let's try something new with these market side subs. You know, And I'm not gonna lie, that sandwich is pretty fucking tasty. Now, if you've been following my channel or if you know what's up, freaking Market Side Subs doesn't have lettuce on their sandwiches at the moment because of what's been going down. They found a bunch of bug shit on the lettuce, so that's why they had a total recall on their lettuce. So it's good that there are companies who are looking out and being like, hey, we don't want that in our customers' food, so they recall them and change it and what have you. Which, because of the coronavirus bullshit, you know, a lot of things are going to be in short supply. But yeah, try to stay sane out there as well as staying safe. I know if you're stuck inside dealing with the quarantine, a lot of you people who are used to going out and doing things, if you're stuck indoors for a couple weeks, some of you are going to be like not able to handle it. But for people like me who are used to staying at home, it's not that big of a deal. I stay at home most of the time anyways, unless a friend calls me or I call a friend or a friend comes over, you know, kind of thing. Oh yeah, dude, my hair is looking freaking sexy tonight. I'm digging that shit. Yeah. Fresh. Maybe next time I go to make a food hack, I should film it because you never know. It might be super freaking tasty. And then, you know, that's what I like about my cooking videos. I get to share my tasty creations with the world. Part of me was thinking, what's the point of filming it? It's not even a full cooking video. You're not really making the sub yourself. It's already pre-made. But then after I got done eating half of it, I'm like, that's just you overthinking it. Because who gives a fuck if it's pre-made? Taking pre-made stuff, cooking it with other pre-made stuff, you know. Also, we got a new season of Rick and Morty coming out. And you know I got my Rick and Morty flask. Let's get riggedy riggedy wreck, son. And of course there is some stuff and there's some potion in my flask. It's got a little bit of blackberry brandy poured in there, which is pretty good stuff. Like the other day when I put chimichangas on a bacon cheeseburger, I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, but that ended up tasting really good. Of course, right after the sandwich got out of the oven, I cut it in half, let it cool off, put it on a plate, ate one half of that sandwich, and I was just like, you know, had a total Homer Simpson moment when I was eating the first half of that sandwich. Most of you don't know this, but I have cataracts in both eyes. Both my eyes are lazy and I'm farsighted. Even with my glasses on, if I close my left eye, I can barely see myself on video. I close my right eye, it's a little bit better, but not entirely. Now, once the COVID-19 bullshit goes away, I might be looking into getting some eye surgery. People in the comments, they were like, "What's your secret?" Why is your... Because one person commented how he was thinning in his hair just like I was. And, or at least similar to what I was, you know. And he's like, "What's your secret?" And I'm like, "Well, wouldn't you like to know?" Of course you want to know, that's why I share it. I mean, every time I wash my hair, I've been using Aussie shampoo and conditioner, you know. So you want to add some roux to your do. Ooh. And this looks 1,000 times better than being buzzed or shaved off. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Just how long my hair's gotten in the months since shaving it. I'm digging that shit. Fuck yeah. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the night video. And subscribe for more awesome content, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.